¿Quieres que entre? Voy a entrar, pues. ¡Quítate!
We're not a communist country, Mr. Ambassador. Whatever you are thinking...
I'm not concerned about the communism. I'm concerned about our trade agreement and the sanctions that are right now being prepared in Washington, D.C. to be imposed against you.
Oh, is that a threat?
No, it's a reality.
I thought you brought us here to watch the sunrise. This is no fun.
Bueno.
Usan tía. Quiero un champaña. ¿Dónde está, cariño?
Maybe we shouldn't talk about politics right now.
Do you guys hear something?
Ay! Ay!
Oh my God! What could do that to an alligator?
¡Ay, Dios mío! ¡Ay! ¿Qué será? ¡Ay, no!
What the hell is going on here? What the hell is that?
Fitch. U.S. Ambassador Arnold Regis was assassinated this morning, along with the top Venezuelan diplomat he was with. Someone blew up their boat. I need you to get down to the Orinoco River in the Amazon basin immediately. Colonel Antonio Diaz is running the investigation for Puerto Ayacucho, about 20 clicks downriver from the explosion. He's claiming it was terrorists. The CIA thinks it could be the start of an anti-American military coup. I need you to check out that river bottom and tell me what really happened before we have another Afghanistan on our hands. Do whatever it takes, and do it fast. And Fitch.
Yes, sir.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
We're close. Very close.
Monroe, look.
We need to get a piece of that debris to the lab immediately.
Chemical compounds on the boat chart are identical to the L23 mutation strain.
And the diameter of these marks are significantly wider than a normal jaw.
How much wider?
At least 4 times?
It has to be them. They must be doubling in size every few days.
No. No, they are growing exponentially. If this is correct, they may be doubling in size every 36 hours.
See if you can pull a decent DNA sample off the boat chart.
We have to contact Colonel Diaz immediately. Look, it is imperative. All river traffic must be stopped.
I've already told Colonel Diaz. He won't listen.
All he cares about is keeping people out of that jungle.
And you know why.
Look, if you want to keep this lab open, you have to keep your theories to yourself. How much time until the piranha hit their next magnitude?
24 hours?
At the most.
Well, then we need to stop them before that.
Jason Fitch, U.S. State Department.
Sargento Vasco Ayudante, Fuerza Armada Nacional. Bienvenido a la República Bolivariana de Venezuela.
Sorry, my Spanish is a little rusty. I'm here to meet with Colonel Antonio Diaz.
El coronel Díaz lo está esperando. Vámonos. Come on.
Whatever you say, boss.
Vámonos, el carro está por acá.
They sent you out from the State Department, right? About that boat that was destroyed this morning?
No comment.
Please stop. My name is Sarah Monroe. I'm a genetics professor from UCLA. I've been working with the ISFRP for the last 2 years on a hydrobiological experiment.
Hydrobiological? What's that have to do?
We increase the local food supply by genetically redesigning certain species of fish to make them more robust. I was in charge of the Cerasselmus, more commonly known as piranha.
Look, I really don't have time to talk about this right now. I have to go meet
Colonel Diaz, I know. Please listen. One of my test groups, Lot L23, an especially bloodthirsty, grotesquely large strain that I labeled Cerasselmus giganteus. They became uncontrollable and had to be terminated. However, I do believe that they've either been stolen or they've escaped and are now breeding in the wild.
This sounds like a problem for the fish and game industry.
You don't get it. They ate those people. They ate the whole damn boat. And if we don't do something in the next 24 hours, they're going to grow and grow and grow and take everything out in their path. Diaz thinks I'm crazy. Here, take my card. Come to the lab and see for yourself. It's a piece of the hull. Maybe you can convince Diaz better than I have.
Okay. All right.
And be careful. He's a closed-minded, paranoid son of a bitch.
Vámonos, estamos retrasados.
Yeah.
Come on. The office of Coronel Díaz está por acá. Sígame. Guns for China are good. We don't need the United States anymore.
Senor Finch, welcome to the Amazon. Listen, on behalf of my country, I wish to express my deepest sympathy, and I assure you that the criminals responsible for this will be brought to justice.
I've reserved you a private room here on our base. I plan on staying in a hotel, Colonel.
Nonsense. This way I know exactly where you are.
I'm not a ballistics expert, but I can't detect any carbon, sulfur, or heat of any kind. It's right over here, where the wood isn't torn, these little serrated edges. Has anyone suggested this boat was attacked by animals?
Animals? You mean like alligators?
Or maybe a group of animals working together.
So, that's who you were talking to at the airport, huh? That crazy American scientist, huh? Well, she had nothing to do with it. All she wants is money. Let me tell you something. These serrations were made after the explosion, okay? From sunfish, gnawing at the carbon.
I need to dive the river right away. Told Secretary Grady that I would.
Well, we wouldn't want to disappoint Secretary Grady, would we?
No, Colonel. We wouldn't.
I'll make sure I fly you there immediately.
Lead the way.
We're approaching the location of the boat's last radio transmission.
El río Orinoco es muy primitivo. Tierra de violencia. De muerte, señor Finch.
When are we gonna land? We're not gonna land. This is the jungle, Mr. Finch. As far as the eye can see, there's no place to land.
Then why the hell are we in a helicopter, Colonel? I need to dive that river right away. Find the debris field and find out if this is an explosion or an animal attack.
It was an explosion. This area is now off limits. Anything to be done here will be done by myself.
My country needs answers, Colonel.
Your country. What about my country, huh? You Americans come here, treat us like we're from a third world country? Like we're children? We can't take care of ourselves? We're not children.